Hey folks, Smitty with you. It is Friday, January the 2nd, 2026. Unbelievable. I hope everyone had a happy holiday, a Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year. Hope that 2026 brings you and yours happiness and success. Now, hey folks, Smitty with you. We are back once again. Got the Jeep warming up, the gear loaded up, and the trailer hooked up. Again, it is Friday, January the 2nd. We're going to head down to Governor Dodge State Park in Dodgeville, Wisconsin for a quick overnighter, just to spend the night out at the park. So if anything exciting happens, we'll bring you back. Otherwise, we'll catch you at the park. Smitty, we'll talk to you when we get there. Okay, folks, we just got here to Governor Dodge State Park in Dodgeville, Wisconsin. Beautiful day, nice sunshine, 21 degrees right now Fahrenheit. They say it's going to get down to 15 tonight. I'm going to get the camper leveled out, get some of this show snuggled out. I'm going to start a fire real quick, and then we'll start getting camp set up. As soon as I get us a couple things going here, I'll bring you back and show you what we got. Talk to you. Starting to get a little bit shoveled out just to have a path to walk around, and I can get this cleaned up a little bit more back here so I can get to my kitchen. So I'm going to keep doing that real quick. I'm going to shovel out the fire pit, and I'll bring you back when I get ready to start a fire. Talk to you in a minute. Okay folks, sorry I jumped the gun a little bit. Got the fire going. I did some more shoveling to clear out so I have a spot to sit. Cleared out a little bit more over there, get my table set up. Going to get my chair set up, I think, and take a little break, give my back a break for a second, and let that fire cook, and then I'll get some more wood out of the Jeep also. It's just a little after 3. The sun's starting to set. It'll get dark here in a couple hours, and I'm going to have dinner. I brought a stew and some French bread, and we'll have that for dinner this evening. So I'll finish getting set up before it gets dark, and we'll bring you back here shortly and show you where we're at. Talk to you. Okay folks, got the fire going pretty good. It actually feels pretty good. A little bit of a breeze coming from my back, but not horrible. I'm going to let that burn down and then maybe get some stew warming up here shortly. It's about 4:15 p.m. It's about 20 degrees Fahrenheit right now. I have my diesel heater hooked up, ready to go for tonight. I haven't started it yet. I'm going to wait a little while. Pretty much brought the same gear. Eddie Bauer quilt, the fleece, also my Snug Pack quilt. And right now it says, I don't know if you can read that or not. It says it's 22 degree indoor, and it says it's 24 outdoor. But I haven't put my thing out yet. So we're gonna take that, and we always set that right there. So we'll have an inside and an outside reading. So we'll let that fire go a little bit more. We'll throw a couple more chunks of wood on there, and I'll bring you back when we get ready to warm up some stew. Smitty will talk to you. Okay folks, I have some stew that my wife made. We had the other day, leftovers, brought with me. Gonna throw it in the pot. We're gonna throw it on the fire and start warming it up. And then we're gonna warm up some French bread with some butter on it, and we're gonna have us some dinner. We'll bring you back in a minute. Stew's warming up. Shouldn't take too long. Gonna find a spot to put some bread down to warm it up real quick. And then we're gonna eat us some stew. It's getting cold out. When you walk away from the fire, it gets chilly. We'll talk to you. Stew's warmed up. Gonna have me some dinner. Took some French bread. Just hold it over the fire to warm it up. And we'll be eating. Smitty will talk to you. Okay, folks, dinner's done, fire's dying down, sun's setting. Temp says it's 19 and feels like 12. I'm going to start up the diesel heater so the camper will start warming up. So we'll bring you back here shortly. Smitty will talk to you. Okay, folks, I'm gonna let that fire die down. The temps are dropping. Got a beautiful moon out tonight though. Got the diesel heater running, warming up the little hummingbird. So I should be okay for the night. Darker than it looks in the video. But I think we're about ready to call it an evening. Gonna jump up inside the camper, get things sorted out in there. We'll touch base back with you here in a couple minutes and Smitty will talk to you. Okay folks, Smitty back with you. I am up inside the little camper here. Got the diesel heater going and it says here, hang on a second. It says that outside it's 18 degrees and right now inside the little camper here it says it's 41 and 42% humidity. So it'll rise up here and hopefully that diesel heater will run all night long and we won't have any problems. So just going to kick back here and relax a little bit. Probably watch a little bit of Andy Griffiths or something. And we'll touch back base with you before we call it a night. Smitty will talk to you. Okay folks, I'm about to call it an evening I think. Gonna watch a couple little movies or something. And then we'll probably get back to you in the morning. Right now it's about 7:30 p.m. It is 16 degrees outside, says it feels like 10. And it is 50, it is 57 inside the little camper here. So we'll get back to you in the morning. If anything happens overnight, we'll let you know about it. Talk to you. Morning folks. Saturday morning, the 23rd of January, 2026. It is about 6:45 a.m., 19 degrees out it says, and I got to get some coffee going. Didn't have too bad of a night. You kind of hear the little diesel heater clicking away there, but not going to see the sun for a little while, I don't think. So I'm going to have me a cup of coffee, kick back for the sun to come up a little bit, then we'll bring you back. Smitty will talk to you here in a couple minutes. Hey folks, here we are. We are back inside the little Jayco Hummingbird camper. It is 10 foot with a rear kitchen, one window, 2 doors. I have some reflective on the door windows this time just to see if it helped, and it seemed to have helped a lot with condensation on the windows. That window right there, I made a little insert so I could bring in the hose from the diesel heater. So that comes in right there. I wish it had a roof vent, but it's got an air conditioning unit instead. And right now it says it's 19 degrees outside and 54 degrees in here. And I had the door open for a few minutes while I was getting my coffee. So we're going to sit here. It's about 7:19, 7:20. Going to have a cup of coffees, let the sun come up a little bit more outside, and then we'll see about if we want to start a little fire or make some breakfast. Smitty, we'll talk to you here shortly. Okay, folks, it is about 8:45 a.m. It is 18 degrees outside. Says it feels like it's 18 also. A little bit of a wind, nothing horrible. But I don't think I'm going to have breakfast this morning. Had my coffee, so started cleaning up. Going to get things put up. Just to let you know that little diesel heater, H-Calorie, I don't get no help or nothing, and I bought it. But that thing has been running since 5 p.m. yesterday. That little camper stayed nice and warm. You could adjust your heat. I still got about a quarter of a tank of diesel fuel left in there. And I run it off of my little homemade battery pack. And it still says I have 12.9 volts. So that's been running since 5 p.m. yesterday. So going to get everything cleaned up, hooked up, and call it an adventure. So thanks for sticking around with me, and hope you all had a good New Year and a happy Merry Christmas and all that good stuff. So we'll talk to you next time. Smitty, have a good one.